Good morning, friends. I just wanted to jump on real quick to show you two paper bag journals that I'm going to get in my Etsy shop today. Um, they're both from Mintay papers. I believe, let me just check. One of them is called Seventh Heaven. Both actually might be called Seven Heaven. I'll check and I'll put it under the description box. But there are two. They're both made of paper bags and some scrapbooking paper. This one has seam binding closure, and this one has like a kind of like an organza type of ribbon closure. So I'm going to go through this one first. It's just some lace and a label that I made. It has some embossed paper and a journaling card from the scrapbook kit that I had. And in the inside cover, there's a lace envelope. It's a doily wrapped in tissue paper. And it has some of the little pieces that you could use that match the kit that I had left over, and I put it in there so you can add it to your journal. The front page has a little tuck spot here with two journaling cards. On this side I did some tea-dyed paper, and it has some, I did a little like paint distressing with some blue and some stamping. This is from an old gardening book. Just a little tuck spot here, some washi. These are some die cuts. And in the little glassine bag is another piece of ephemera from the kit. This is a little tuck spot with two little journaling cards in it. And it has a little quote from Amity Bloom. What's that? A belly band, not a tuck spot. There's a little folder. It has a little quote from Amity Bloom and a little die cut and two sweet journaling cards. I love Mintay's papers. They're just so beautiful. And this one is from Amity Bloom. Big fan. Love her things. This is more of that paper that I painted some blue on. And this is page that has a little belly band. These are papers from the Mintay paper. This one I made, it just has a lot of collaging on it with some Amity Bloom and some die cuts and a piece of lace at the top. Some tea-dyed paper. This is a little embossed tab with tea-stained grid paper. And I have these tiny little Amity Bloom quotes that I stitched around and made them tiny little pockets. And oh my gosh, they're just so cute. More of that blue paper. This is a little flip out with a piece from the kit or the pad. This is just some tea-stained doily paper. Another embossed piece with some washi. The center, I put these little circles on the tabs. Little embossed paper flip out. Some more tea staining. So I wanted to get these in the shop because I think it would be such a nice gift for someone for the holidays. And I had them done. I haven't had a chance to come down and take some video of it. And just two little journaling cards inside this little glassine pocket. Little flip out with a piece from the kit. An embossed pocket with two little cards. Another Amity Bloom quote. This is a little tuck spot. And this is another belly band. Has some lace trim. Little guest check and another piece from the kit. This scrapbook paper from Mintay has the most beautiful images on it. I love them. And I kind of hoarded it for a while because I hate to I hate to use it all up. It's just so pretty. Little folder pocket with 2 little journaling tags. More of that beautiful paper. Put a little tuck spot on the side. This has a little bit of ribbon on it. A little glassine with 2 more journaling cards. Here's another one of those tiny little quotes with 2 sweet little tags. I think they're so cute. And they match. They're from the scraps from the papers. It's another little pocket with some tags. And this is the back. And it has, this is a postcard with birds. And this is just a piece from the kit. And those tuck in. And then in the back cover, this is a little booklet that I made with some collaging. And it has in it labels. I put a whole bunch of little labels up here. So I made these little tiny pockets with some of the paper that I used for tea dyeing. And it has butterflies and some Amity Bloom tags all tucked in there. And that goes in there. And there's also another little journaling card from the kit. So that is the first one. And the second one, this one's so pretty. I just love these papers. And I did a little lace and a homemade tag that I made. And it has some ribbon. And I used a little corner punch for the sides. And this one also has one of my lace envelopes. And this also has some cutouts, just some scrap pieces left over that you can use throughout the journal. And that tucks in there. So this is the first pocket. Has a little tag in there, gorgeous tag. Some more of that. In here there's a little flip out, a homemade tag here with some collaging and some washi stickers. And this has die cuts and some washi and 2 little pieces of ephemera and a belly band. I also did the little corners here. This is just a label with a little piece of tea-stained paper that I inked up. You could do some secret journaling on that. Here's a little, I love this. It's just a little piece of the page that I tore and put 2 little journaling cards behind it as a tuck. And then some of that paper. This glassine bag has little pieces of ephemera for the kit that you could use, you know, throughout your journal. And there's some tea-stained paper. This is a little doily that I actually put 2 little tags in. This is an Amity Bloom tag, which I just adore. Love her things. Another Amity Bloom quote with 2 tiny little tags in there that can come out. And then there's some more of that distressed paper, little glassine with some die cuts and little journaling cards tucked in there, some washi. I'm trying to do this fast because my camera, the battery's almost dead on my cell phone. So this is the center. I did 2 little dots. Little flip out with some gorgeous tea staining. Here's another. I did a lot of little cutting here, fussy cutting, and there's a tiny little piece from the kit that I just stuck in the behind the quote. 2 little Amity Bloom tags or journaling spots. And I have this on a doily, little tuck spot with these 2 little washi tags I made. How beautiful are those? I love those washi stickers. And those tuck in here. And here's the other side of that doily. It's got lots of little things tucked in behind the quote and behind the doily. Here's a piece of embossed paper. 2 more of these tiny little tags. A little tuck spot here. And this one got a little chunkier. This is another little tuck spot here. And I have this sweet little writing paper with these little birds. It's just so cute. I just folded that up. You could use it to send to a friend, or you can journal on it. And then this is the back page. Has a journaling card. And then here it's like a little tuck spot with some cutouts and some handmade paper. And then in the back of this one, I did a little, I think they call it a matchbook. Little matchbook, the way it's folded. And I put a little label. And if you open it up, it's like some note paper that you could journal on or tear out and use throughout your journal. And it's all little scrap bits that I used, I had left over. And that tucks up like that. And that goes back in the back of the pocket. And it has a little journaling card. And that all gets tucked into the back. So those are my 2, oops, did I miss? I missed. Those are my 2 journals. I hope you love them. They came out so sweet, and I just love this paper. I will put the description of the papers, what they're called, if you wanted to get them. And I hope you have a great day. Have fun crafting.